Good morning, and welcome to another Writer's Morning Commute with Ashton Gaskill. My wife and I have been eagerly awaiting the release of Black Mirror Season 4, and that just came out this last weekend. And we've gotten through the first 3 episodes. I'm not sure how many there are this season, but we got through the first 3. I thought I would just talk about the first one today, the USS Callister. The setup starts as a seeming Star Trek knockoff, I guess. It's all very kind of over-the-top, satirical. That's kind of the start of the episode. From here, there will be spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, keep that in mind. It turns out that what we saw in the beginning was a computer program designed by this guy who made this massive virtual reality MMO, and we later find out that he's cloning digitally cloning his co-workers, and putting copies of them with all their memories and everything into his game. It was a pretty good episode. I liked it a lot. It's probably my favorite of the first 3 so far, just from a story perspective. But I had some issues with it. There were just some points that seemed questionable, I guess. The main one was that their whole plan of these digital clones was basically to kill themselves. But they couldn't do that because he still had their DNA, so he could just make a new copy of them. But from the clone's perspective, the new copy wouldn't be them, so they could still do that. I can understand to a certain degree not wanting to put another version of themselves through this torture, but it was still a possibility. Also, their eventual plan was to then get the DNA samples destroyed before destroying themselves. But we didn't really have any reason to believe that he couldn't just get new samples from his co-workers and make copies of them anyways. So the important thing to realize there for writers is that you want to make sure your overall plan makes sense. Because they went through a lot of effort to get those DNA samples destroyed, and the only reason he couldn't just do it again was because of an accident in their escape route that left him stranded in the game. And if it hadn't been for that, they would have been in the same situation they had been in before, with a different copy of them being around. So something to think about. Thanks for writing with me today. I hope you have a great day.